are actually. I didn't do any recording yesterday because I didn't do a whole lot of scouting. I just went out and I was pretty familiar with the area. So, anyways, we're day 3, and guess what kind of tag we got? Another cow tag. But it's a new area. It's supposed to be really good country. I'm gonna put the old feelers out and see what I think about it. See if we can get on some bulls. Again, we're just kind of locating and not putting a whole lot of pressure in, and then we're easing back out. So hopefully we can get a bull tag in the next couple days. I got 2 decent bulls right here. Both of them right at 100 yards. One there. One up there at the top of the hill, kind of. I got these 2 out here that I'm working. One of them's not interested at all. The other one's about 200 yards out, and he don't like that I'm calling, not showing my face. I wish I had a better camera to show you what I was seeing. Well, we called in another one. So now I've got a total of 3. And they're all kind of adolescent bulls. Nothing huge, but they're legal. I guess a little bigger than what you consider a basket rack on a deer. But they're just kind of coming into the rut. They're all 3 together, so they're not responding well to the loud bugles at all. So it makes me think that they're a little bit timid still. Well, they're definitely interested in the cow calling. But I don't think that they've hit the full rut yet. I got a couple big bulls that are bugling and chuckling in the background. That's definitely got them interested. So I'm gonna wait till they drop off the other side of the ridge, and I'm gonna kind of follow them around, just see. That's what I'm here for, is to study elk. So stay tuned. it's been an exciting 20 minutes or so. I ended up getting out of where I was down there and I'm up on a big old ridge. Those two adolescent, teenager elk down there. I think one of them was actually coming here and started doing some calf calls. But I let out a bugle and then a big old Mac Daddy dinosaur came off the top of that ridge. He started working his way down and I guess got halfway down and turned around. I assume he's probably got a herd on the other side. So I'm not going to pressure much more. I already have. I'm just sitting on the edge. Enjoying the show. Thanks for watching for now. Let's see if we can make anything else happen. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good morning. The wind shifted yesterday, went from the south and turned over to where it started blowing from the north, so we got lucky whenever we was putting into this area. I was scoping it out. There's a road. I'm using the term road very loosely, but there's a road that takes you straight to the south side of my section, so I was able to drive all the way up to where I wanted to hunt. Started looking a little elky, so I went ahead and stopped, got ready, and walked out. I bet I walked 200 yards. I was walking down the road, and sure enough, there was a elk right in the middle of the doggone road. Two of them. I think they had 4 on each side, but they were, like I kept saying earlier, adolescents. You know, they were a little bit older than a 1-year-old, but still young and dumb. Needless to say, I got in a brush pile and I watched them for a solid hour. And then they kind of started easing up the hill, and another 5x5, small 5x5 came down, and he had a cow with him and a calf. And I tell you what, that cow was the biggest dang cow I've ever seen in my life. If she would have came close enough, I would have smoked her. And anyways, that bull, he actually crossed the middle of that road right at 60 yards. And you talk about convenient. It doesn't get any more convenient than that. If I would have had a bull tag, whew, stick an arrow in him, he don't go nowhere, and I just drive my truck the 200 yards, and that's a fairy tale story there. But needless to say, those crossed the road, and I wanted to go up on a hill and do some glassing. Lo and behold, I found those two adolescent bulls, and they were milling around. I watched them there for a while, and I decided to get comfortable and did a little bit of cow calling, some advertising bugle calls, and my goodness, there was a doggone dinosaur that came down from the very top to check everything out, see what was going on. Like I said, the wind was coming from the north, and as soon as he started coming down, he was actually coming to me. And I ranged it. It was about 600 yards as a crow flies. But he started coming down that valley, and I think that wind started swirling, and he didn't like that. I have to assume that he had a pretty decent sized herd on the far shore, or far side of that ridge. I'm hoping if I can get a bull tag in this area, I'll chase him all day long. I'll be there before daylight, because he was a fantastic looking bull. So I didn't want to bump anything anymore. You know, I'm still trying to conserve energy because I'm going to be here for the rest of the week, and again, I don't want to blow all these elk into a different freaking state. But it was a good morning. I was walking back, I seen another guy walking carrying a bow, and stopped and met and talked to him for a minute, and he was hunting about 300 yards to my east. I guess he was covered up in elk too. He stuck an arrow in one, not a big one. I'm assuming it's about the same size of those that I was seeing today. He shot it a little far back. You know, you gut shot an animal like this, it's liable to run for a few hours at least. So, and it's thick country out in there. You know, that's all middle-sized pin oak. So I think he's gonna have a tough time finding that, and I hate to hear that too. But I mean, that's shot placement and yardage. He said he shot it at 58 yards. It better be a clean shot with no wind if I'm gonna shoot something at 58 yards. I know it's perfect. I made my mistakes. That's a fact. There's not a worse feeling than having an arrow sticking out of an animal and not being able to find it, though. So, needless to say, I'm gonna ease on out of this tank trail and get me some chow chow from my meow meow, and I'm really hoping that I can get on a doggone bull tag sometime. Surely the odds, the elk god's got to be just a little bit in my favor at some point, but I'm trying to hold off until Wednesday. If I don't have a bull tag by Wednesday, then I'm gonna start cow hunting, because I gotta go home with some meat. Anyways, we'll see. May come back, do a short little clip, let you know what area I got tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Come on, girl, come on. Atta girl. Atta girl.